Two, one. What's up, everybody? We'll see you live. Hey, how's it going? Okay, DJ Tony. Hey, don't forget, I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm not giving any medical advice. Always check with your professionals. Don't listen to me. I don't know shit. But it is now June. Pride Month, Gay Pride Month, the LGBTQ plus community. Why is Pride Month important? On this today's show, Wellness Week Live. So, let me set the table for you because this is kind of an important topic, actually. I'm a heterosexual Christian man. That's important to know because what I'm about to talk about, you would think like a gay person would be talking about and, trying to explain or defend, but you wouldn't expect it from me, a heterosexual Christian male. I love my red meat, love my pickup trucks, love the UFC, NFL, Major League Baseball, love all that tough guy, Anyways, so yeah, you wouldn't expect me to say what I'm about to say, and that is that Gay Pride Month is important. Now, I never really thought it was up until, I got a little older and started meeting people and, go through life. I want to share a story with you why Gay Pride Month is important. And I hope I don't get too choked up here. But so many years ago, I lost my cousin Stephanie. She passed away, and she was a lesbian. She was gay. So the story is very, very sad, actually. She was a great young woman, probably early 20s when she passed. And this is years ago. But so she passed. I was a kid. This was in the 80s, okay? But I was told that she passed away from some type of botched operation or medicine. She took the wrong medicine or something. Very, very vague, very veiled from my family, my extended family. I was a kid. So, I didn't, I might have been 10 and she was 20, but she was great. Just a kind soul, just a good kid, smart as a whip, just, yeah, you hear that a lot. I don't want to sound cliche, but she really was. Stephanie was somebody special. She, like I said, I was young, so I didn't get a chance to live my whole life with her. But the short time that I had with her, yeah, she was. I remember her always being sparky and snarky and smart and just welcoming. And I just thought she was so cool. I was like, oh wow, she's so cool. Anyway, so. Fast forward, I learned that she passes away back in the 80s, and everyone was like, "Oh, what happened to my cousin? What happened to my cousin Stephanie?" And again, everyone's like, "Oh, well, kind of just very veiled, kind of no details." And who owes me anything? I'm 10 years old. What are they going to tell a 10-year-old, right? But I heard that again, she passed away because she took too much medication or the wrong medication or something with an operation. Who the hell knows, right? So I was like, okay. In my little 10-year-old mind, I'm like, all right. Now I didn't know she was even gay or anything like that. But then all of a sudden, somebody in my family says to me, "Oh, her mother said," Stephanie's mother said, hearsay. They heard Stephanie's mother said, "It'd be better off that she died than living a gay life, living life as a gay person." And I heard this as a 10-year-old, and I was like, "Oh." I didn't know what to make of that in my 10-year-old mind. I just thought, "What? Like her mom said she's better off dead than being a lesbian?" I was just like, okay, I guess it's really bad to be a lesbian then if your own mom wants you just to die. I don't know. So I guess I'm 10 and at the time, and I was just like, okay, I don't know. And then went about my life. But as the years rolled on, and it hit me decades later, where I've been through some shit, and you live life, and through life from 10 years old to 50, my beliefs, my religious beliefs, my beliefs about anybody, gay, straight, rich, poor, whatever, started to get challenged, because you start, at least I did. And a lot of people live very close to their lives. They never move out of their friggin' town. They never meet anybody who's different. But for me, I did. I started meeting different people. I started meeting whatever, through my actual entertainment business. Started meeting people who were rich and poor, black, white, Asian, Middle Eastern, gay, straight. And then I started thinking about my cousin all the time. So anyways, long story short, It's gonna be a long story. But so about last year, I was having a conversation with somebody in my family, and I said, "Hey, you remember Stephanie, our cousin?" And of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, because knowing gay people throughout my life now, and knowing that it's hard, to be a gay person in today standards. It's hard to be gay, but for damn sure, in the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, and knowing what a lot of gay people go through in shame and religious shame and people shunning them, gay people being murdered just for being gay. That didn't happen 1,000 years ago. That stuff happens in our lifetime in our country, America. So, anyways, back to Stephanie and knowing what I know now about mental health. And I said to this person last year, I said, uh, I don't think my cousin Stephanie died by mistake. I don't think she died because of a botched operation. I don't think she died because she took the quote unquote wrong pills or too much of a pill. I think she committed suicide. I think our cousin Stephanie killed herself because she was gay. Because when I pondered upon the hearsay, purportedly, that her mother, who would make that up, right? But that the mother said, better she's dead than live a gay life. As I've gotten older, I said, wow, now I get it. Can you imagine living in a family where, whatever the reason is, right? Gay, doesn't matter, straight, whatever, your own mother, and you have to presume the father and the rest of the family, or most of the rest of the family, hated you, didn't want you, shunned you on a good day. The years of hurt and pain that my cousin Stephanie went through, had to have gone through because of that little peek in the window I saw of that phrase, that comment that her mother made, my family member made about her own daughter, better she's dead than live gay. I said, shit, that must have been some home that she had to live in, my cousin Stephanie. And I started to find out, yeah, like if people loved her in the family, it was probably a few, but her own mother didn't love her. You don't say that about somebody you love. And so I was like, yeah, she killed herself. She couldn't take the hurt, the pain, the ostracizing. She's a good kid, smart, never hurt anybody, never forced herself on anybody, never tried anything bad to anybody. But, to her mother, she was some evil axe murderer. So that's why gay pride is important. That's why the gay pride month of June is important. That's why we need it. Because you think my cousin Stephanie's the only story? There's millions of Stephanies in our country today, right now, who are being pressured, shunned, um, kicked out of their homes. I know teenagers right now. I know people who are about to be kicked out shortly because they're gay. Wow, that's it. Straight A student, good person, good people. Never hurt a fly. Doesn't do anything bad. You're gay. Out of my house. Wow, wow. So that's why it's important to have the Gay Pride Month. Now, I'm not asking you, and I'm not saying that I'm going to go march in the parade. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I'm not asking anyone to do. What I'm saying though is, we can't live in a country. This is not Iran. This is not Afghanistan, where they throw gay people off buildings. This is not Russia. This is America. We don't do that shit. We're better than that. And our country has a very dark past. I know young men who were dragged to their death because they were gay. And so, can you imagine that? That's what we're doing. And that happened in my lifetime, our lifetime. That's not 10,000 years ago. It's in America. So that's why gay pride is important. Now, you may not like the theatrics or, the colorful characters. Okay, so what? There's a lot of parades I don't like. Don't go to them. But we have to bring to light, and if we have to overdo it with big celebrations, so be it. We can't be. I mean, if your son says to you, shit, a lot of kids don't even say it to their parents because they're ashamed still, and in this day and age, this modern day and age. As much as we think everybody, yeah, they're all celebrating, no, there's a lot of hurt and pain and shame in so many households in this country because a young person or an adult is gay. Who cares? But so can you imagine if your son says, "Dad, Mom, I'm gay," what are you going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. I'm going to tell him, listen, son, daughter, if your daughter comes out, when my cousin came out or they found out about her, what should they have done? They should have said, Stephanie, okay, we're not gay. We don't roll that way, but guess what, Stephanie? Mommy and I, Daddy and I, we love you. Nothing changes. That's that. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go playing tennis. We're going to the ball game. That's what should have happened. And that's what everyone should do. There's a lot of things I don't agree with that people do that are quote unquote sins. Yeah. So I'm a sinner. You watching this, you're a sinner. So when people say, oh, well, the gay is a sin, let's just presume it's a sin for argument's sake. No problem. Okay. And your point is what? It's a sin. Okay. You're a sinner. Yeah, but they go out there. Okay, that's a sin too. Okay. Again, you watching this and hearing this, you're a sinner. But you're a sinner. But you're a sinner. But you're a sinner. I'm a sinner. I don't, what? Yeah. Well, no. You can't be kicking kids out of your house, shunning your own daughter and son. Like, what would you do if you found out your friend was gay, your best friend was gay? What would you do if you found out your lawyer was gay, your neighbor was gay, your brother was gay, your mother was gay, your sister was gay, your cousin, what would you do? You know what I mean? Like, really? So this is why gay pride's important, to shed a light on, hey, we can't be living like we're in Iran, dude. We're America, and again, you don't have to agree with it, but you have to have a certain level of respect for people, for family. You can't be firing people because they're gay, and you can't be not hiring people because they're gay. You like that iPhone you're using, right? You like Apple? Yeah, you love that, don't you? Well, Tim Cook, go look him up. He's gay. What are you going to do now? Only when it suits you? And you use a Samsung. Samsung has tens of thousands of employees. Common sense. There's gay people at Samsung. What are you going to do? Throw your phone out? When it suits you, it's fine, right? So it's like, grow up, and I had to grow up because I had preconceived notions of what gay people were, black people were, poor people were, rich people were, like, until you know someone, until you actually know, I'm talking about know someone. Now, yeah, I know that guy, he's gay. No. When you have a friend that you go out with, you hang out with, that you like, or a family member that you love, and you find out they're gay, then you can talk about, whatever. But it's easy to cast stones. It's easy to talk shit when you don't have that somebody in your life. It's like when they say, like, I got a black friend. Do you go out with this black friend for lunch and dinner and vacation and hang out with at least twice a month? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know someone who is gay? And I, like I said, it challenged me because, in my very young years, I just thought, I told the line of what my religion told me. And again, I don't have to agree with it, or I could agree with it, but for sure, we can't be shunning and firing or not hiring or treating people like, hey, if you can get the job done, I don't care. Gay, straight, rich, poor, tall, short, heavy, thin, whatever. I employ gay people at my business that I own. Cool. Like, that's great. Like, they do a great job. Boom, you're good. You know what I mean? And that's how I would want to be treated. I wouldn't want to be not hired or hired because I want to earn it. And I think that's what gay pride's about. I think that we need to be a little bit more empathetic and more sympathetic. And I get it. You've been through problems too. We all have. So then you should be more empathetic then. So yeah, that's why gay pride's important. Again, no one's asking you to march in the parade, although it does look like a lot of fun. And maybe I'll go. But yeah, it's I think once you get to know people who like really know people, not yeah, that guy, I'm friends with a Hispanic person, I'm friends with a black guy, I'm friends with, Really? When was the last time you went out to lunch with them? When was the last time you went out to lunch with a gay person like that? You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, it's yeah, that's it. And that's if you assume and you believe things are a sin. I don't believe that being gay is a sin. I Yeah, no more than I believe that I don't know, you know, cursing is a sin technically. You know what I mean? It's like, it's yeah. I don't. You're a gay person. Guess what? I'll see you in heaven. We're going to heaven. You know what I mean? Like what? And I just think uh, my fellow Christians need to go worry about themselves. Look in the mirror. Don't look at somebody else. Again, we're all sinners. Sinner here. And if you are calling out, well, they're doing this and they're doing, again, you listening to this, I can easily probably pick out 20 sins that you do, 30 sins, 40. I can go all day. You know what I mean? So what? If you believe it's a sin, and I don't believe it's a sin anymore. So I think that my cousin Stephanie's story is a spotlight on what millions of gay people have to go through, LGBTQ plus, trans. If somebody was trans, if I had a friend that's like, hey, I'm going to transition to be a woman, or I'm going to transition to be a man. I mean, it's not something I would do, but if you're an adult, cool. Like I'll drive you to the hospital. Like, like you're still my friend. Nothing changes. It's who you are, your soul. That's it. What are you about? And I think that's what we all should do. Again, I don't have to agree with everything everybody does, but it doesn't mean that I can't love you. I love you. You're my friend. That's it. You're my brother, sister, cousin, whatever. Um, if my anything, right? If my friend was like, I'm Christian now, I'm converting to Islam. Cool. You're my friend. Or I'm Muslim, I'm going to convert to Christianity. Cool, whatever. Or I'm Jewish, I'm going to become an atheist. Cool. Like you're my friend. Like I judge people on their actions, not who they sleep with or who they're attracted to, or and yeah, again, that's so I think that's apropos and good advice for all of us. I get it. Nobody wants to have a sales pitch put to them of why I should be a Christian or why I should be a Muslim or why I should be gay or straight. That's a separate thing. Of course, nobody should be trying to convince or push anybody to do anything. But my cousin Stephanie and all the Stephanies out there should have been given love, acceptance. And again, parents say, look, honey, I love you. That's not how I roll. But let's go to church. And after that, have pancakes. Like that's what should have happened. And Stephanie would have been alive today, and it's just, you can't, no, no, no. And if your daughter and your son come out, and by the way, you listening to this, if you don't know anyone gay, trust me, you know someone gay. You just don't know they're gay. Like everybody, gay people are out here, folks. Gay people are out here. The gay people are your lawyers, your doctors, your plumbers, your chefs, your teachers, your construction workers, your pilots. Like you might not know it, but we all know people who are gay, whether you know it or not. So it shouldn't change anything. You know what I mean? And so that's that. I hope you enjoyed, or I should say enjoyed because it's not enjoyable. I hope my cousin Stephanie's story challenged you and shed some light on things. And I know she's living a better life up there with God in heaven. And yeah, I just want to let you know, if you are gay or you're struggling to come out, or you're struggling, you're a transgender person or bisexual, whatever. This Christian loves you, and your life matters. Things are going to get better because millions and millions of people love you, and you're judged on what you do as a human, and that's what I would want to be judged on: what I do as a human, not who I'm attracted to, not my religion, not my creed, not my color. I just want to be judged on my actions, like who I am as a person. That's it. So anyways, your life matters. You are loved. And yeah, that's it. The best is yet to come for you. Okay. Hey, DJ Tony, over and out. And like and subscribe, please. I gotta get my subscription numbers up. Thank you guys. AC DJ out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.